Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. A profound journey into the bizarre world of quantum entanglement is taken. The universe's fundamental language, where particles communicate instantaneously across vast distances, is explored. Intriguing question. What if everything you thought you knew about reality was wrong? Imagine a universe where particles thousands of miles apart instantly know what the other is doing, defying the very speed of light. This isn't science fiction, it's the mind-bending reality of quantum entanglement, the universe's secret, instantaneous language. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel. Bold statement and curiosity spark. Forget everything you learned about communication. The universe has a secret language that makes Wi-Fi look like smoke signals. We're talking about particles influencing each other across unimaginable distances, instantaneously, without any apparent connection. Get ready to have your mind stretched as we unveil quantum entanglement, the most profound mystery of the cosmos. Relatable scenario and mind-bending reveal. Ever felt an undeniable connection to someone, even when they're far away? Now, imagine that connection amplified a billion-fold, existing between subatomic particles across the entire universe. That's the bizarre, beautiful, and utterly revolutionary concept of quantum entanglement. Prepare to discover the universe's most intimate and instantaneous secret communication system. The universe's spooky action. The baffling phenomenon Einstein called spooky action at a distance. A simple analogy: two coins flipped on opposite sides of the galaxy, instantly knowing each other's state. Why this defies classical understanding and our everyday intuition. Unlocking the quantum realm. How experiments like Bell's inequality tests proved entanglement is real, not just a theoretical oddity. The concept of quantum states and how they become linked. Visualizing entangled pairs, electron spins or photon polarizations. The universe's instant messaging service. Exploring the mind-bending implications of instantaneous communication, faster than light. Debunking the myth of information transfer for FTR communication. The non-local nature of reality: what happens to one particle instantly affects its entangled twin, regardless of distance. From lab to tomorrow. Current applications: secure quantum communication, quantum cryptography, for unhackable networks. The promise of quantum computing: entangled qubits for exponentially faster calculations. Beyond, speculations on quantum sensing and even simulating complex biological processes. Cosmic connections and beyond. The profound philosophical questions entanglement raises about the fabric of reality. Could entanglement be the underlying structure of the universe itself? The ongoing pursuit of understanding this fundamental mystery and its potential to revolutionize technology and our perception of existence. In the quiet fabric of the universe, where light hesitates and time folds against itself, two particles are born from the same breath of creation. They drift apart, one carried into the depths of a distant galaxy, the other lingering in the shadow of an ancient star. Yet distance, that sovereign ruler of worlds, loses all authority over them. For these two are entangled. Each is a mirror of the other, an echo bound across the cosmic sea. A spin, a shift, a whisper, whatever befalls one instantaneously reshapes the other. They remain intimately connected, not through wires or waves, but through something deeper, a shared origin, a memory carved into the quantum code of existence. Their journey confounds reason, defies the speed of light, and mocks the boundaries we believed unbreakable. Entanglement is a message from the universe itself, a reminder that separation is sometimes an illusion, and that connection can persist even when space yawns wide between us. Perhaps this is why entanglement feels less like physics and more like poetry. A truth hidden in the smallest things, that what is once joined may remain joined, not by proximity, but by meaning. In the beginning, before stars had names and before galaxies learned to spiral, two particles emerged from a burst of radiant creation. They were twins in every sense the quantum world allowed, born from the same flicker of energy, sharing the same hidden properties, vibrating with a synchronous rhythm older than time itself. For a brief moment they danced side by side, drifting through a newborn universe like fireflies in a cosmic dusk. But creation is restless. Waves of gravity pulled them apart, scattering them across different regions of expanding space. One particle was swept into a forming nebula where matter churned like a great celestial ocean. The other was carried far beyond, into the emptiness between galaxies, where silence stretches for millions of light years. To any observer, they would seem utterly separated, lost to each other in the vast, indifferent universe. Yet they were not alone. Not truly. For something impossible remained between them, an invisible thread, a bond no distance could weaken. What happened to one would echo in the other instantly, not carried by beams of light nor bound by ordinary space, but connected through the deep architecture of reality. Physicists would later call this miracle quantum entanglement, but the particles knew no such words. They simply continued their eternal conversation. Centuries passed. Stars lived and died. Stars lived and died. Planets formed and vanished. One particle was eventually caught in the magnetic field of a young star, where it was observed by an emerging civilization. A scientist on a distant world nudged it ever so slightly, flipping its spin, altering its quantum state. At that exact instant, on the other side of the universe, its twin shuddered with the same change. No delay. No hesitation. As though distance had folded itself into nothing. In that moment, the scientist gasped, realizing she had touched not just a particle, but a cosmic relationship. She had reached across the universe and brushed the edge of something profound. Meanwhile, the far-flung twin particle continued its silent journey, drifting past galaxies whose light would take eons to reach its birthplace. It carried the imprint of its sibling's fate, a memory written not in words or symbols, but in the very essence of its being. It did not know why the universe behaved this way. It simply was. And so their journey continued, two wanderers forever linked by a bond that defied logic. In their connection lay a quiet lesson, that the universe is not made only of matter and space, but also of relationships, hidden threads that tie distant things together, weaving meaning through the cold tapestry of creation. The journey of quantum entanglement has transformed it from a philosophical puzzle into a robust, experimentally confirmed phenomenon, fundamentally reshaping our understanding of the universe and pioneering new frontiers in technology. Perhaps, somewhere in that truth, lies a reflection of us all.